Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. Yes, indeed, it is another one. So listen, look, um, I had O'Shea Dude Jackson run across my timeline, and he presented this story. And the thing of this is, it's a man out of Minnesota, black man, went on a trip to Brazil recently here, and he ended up, being deleted. Allegedly, it was a business trip, things like that. But it's going to be a lot of things that get uncovered here. So listen, look, we're going to dive off into this. It's always going to be quarters, nickels, and dimes, and things like that. Let's go here now. Let's check things out.
Brazil are investigating after a Minneapolis entrepreneur was found dead on a potential business trip.
43-year-old Dwayne Morris was the president and founder of Blue Waters Consulting and Soul Community Development Corporation. As Rex Chapman reports, the Roosevelt High School graduate had strong ties to the community.
He's a fun partner to have.
Tamitha Richmond says her life partner, Dwayne Morris, made everyone he met feel as if they were his best friend.
He has a way about himself where everybody believes they're the most special person. So when he's interacting with them, in this last week, the amount of people that told me they're Dwayne's best friend, or they're a brother to them or a sister to him, and don't actually have that blood relationship. And that's really about how he showed up in his relationships.
So he had a wife, okay? He had a wife. Things like that. This is going to be important later on down the line in the broadcast here. So yes, he was going down there for a business trip. He has a wife, family, things like that. This is the reason why a lot of men need to also be careful when they go, not just because you do have family that also may care about you back in the States, whatever. But yes, you do need to be careful. It's very treacherous times in the world. So yes, let's keep going.
From his time as a teacher, a basketball coach, or working at a nonprofit in North and South Minneapolis, Dwayne gave his all to what he was doing.
While others may have seen it as him staying really busy, it really was more about that Dwayne was sharing his gifts. And so it came easy to him. It energized him to be able to connect and help and provide.
The Roosevelt High School and Southwest Minnesota State University graduate managed a $14 million portfolio of businesses as well as provided financial consulting. Dwayne was a sole provider for his blended family, Tamitha's 3 children and his 1 child. Their home, a place where they mentored other young adults, another way he gave back to community.
To be a partner with Dwayne is really to share him with the world.
And as a family, they love to travel.
We've traveled to a variety of countries, and we were well aware of the things that were necessary as you become an international traveler.
That's why she has so many questions about what happened in Brazil.
It doesn't make sense. Dwayne was in the country less than 24 hours. He had not yet even spent the night in Brazil.
Dwayne was found dead in his rental home in Brazil. His family, as well as authorities, suspect foul play.
This is certainly a situation where Dwayne was targeted.
His death does not overshadow how much he contributed to the lives of many. His legacy, one of love and empowering others to be their best. Rex Chapman, WCCO News.
So this gentleman, of course, he went down there. Allegedly, it was for a business trip, things like that. From what we see here, he had a beautiful family, things like that. He, very successful. 14 million, that's nothing to laugh at, seriously.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Seems like it was a very successful company that he was running and doing his thing. So we're going to dive off into it a little bit more. And also the thing of this is I'm about to go here now and show this other aspect. This is also what Brother O'Shea put me up on, is this gentleman channel here, Splash Wave Beats. He kind of dove off into it a little bit deeper. He actually dug up the news footage from Brazil. So we're going to go here now and see what he had to say from his angle and things like that. And then I'm also going to present the footage of them actually, pulling up to the hotel, all of the types of stuff. So let's go here now. Let's see what this brother had to say.
Can y'all see this?
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all see this? I don't have audio playing, so I'm just going to play the video footage. Everything is in Spanish. So this was 2 hours ago. This is her. This is Leticia Clara Bento da Silva. 23 was identified by Brazil's civil police as one of the suspects in the so-called Good Night Cinderella scheme that targeted the 43-year-old American tourist in Copacabana on August 8th. The scheme involved drugging the unsuspected man and taking his money and belongings. They got a name for it. It's called Good Night Cinderella. The second suspect has not been identified, but police have obtained photographs of her from surveillance footage, according to local news reports. Okay, so let's play this video. It shows them.
Okay, before we do that, I'm gonna play that part of the video myself. But they have a scheme for it out there. Hold on. Yes, they have a scheme. Listen, look.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Oh my good. Hey, listen, look. Passport Bros. Beware of your surroundings. Beware of yourself. Man, wow. This is something that you would tell. This is something that you technically, would tell your daughters and things like that. Is when they go out and things like that, they go out for drinks and stuff and clubs and things like that, to not leave your drinks laying around. If you're going to drink it, finish it, or when you get back, don't drink it at all. Get a new drink. Yeah, it's working like that well, I suspect it should be for both men and women in these other countries. Hell, even at home, you can get caught up at home in America the same way out here. I mean, you really could. But definitely when you go to these other countries, especially as men, period, I don't care what race you are, you're going to be a target. Definitely once they know that you are from America, it's nowhere around this. You need to move strategically when you go to these places. It just is what it is here. So I'm about to go here now, and we're about to see the footage of what actually was going on here. Now, this is coming into it here. This is coming into it. We know that he had a family back home. He was married, things like that. He was, allegedly he went to Brazil for a business trip. So we're going to go here now, and we're going to see the footage and things like that. Let's do this. Hold on, I'm gonna cut the sound. Okay, so yes, this is them going through the hotel lobby, Airbnb lobby, whatever you want to call it. The Good Night Cinderella situation is on and popping. This is the beginning of it. Okay, here we go. Right here, we see the chick in the pink. That's the chick that's in the main photo right there. She's the one that's gotten caught. Now, the other chick right here, she hadn't got caught yet, allegedly, things like that. Here we go. All right, they're walking through. That's Dwayne's passport information. It is what it is. Here we go right here. So they are walking out now. That is Dwayne and another gentleman that he's also with. We don't have the information on this gentleman right here, who he was with. We don't know whether they went to Brazil together or he met the dude there, things like that. So we don't have that. Okay. All right, here we go again. This is the chick right here. Damn it, they blurring it out to a degree because I guess is somebody there that's not supposed to be in there. This is the chick in the black that we saw in the lobby. Chick in the pink. There we go. They're walking there. Here we go, sitting down at the table, having drinks down there, doing this thing. Real talk. Yes, married man doing his thing. Got money though. Here we go. They're pulling up to the hotel right now. They pulled up to the hotel. I guess this is an Uber or something like that to a degree. Hold on, let's see here. Okay, they're chopping this clip up. They're chopping this video footage up. So this is them in the elevator right here. Like I keep saying, the chick in the pink right here is the one that got caught. She is still on the run. I guess, she hadn't got caught yet. So this is the other dude right here. Dwayne is the one with the Dwayne right here. He has the shirt on with the picture on his shirt right here. Here we go. They're in the elevator now. All right. So I guess, like I told you, they're chopping the clip up. So here we go. Dwayne and the chick that actually got arrested, they're in the elevator alone. They're right here right now. It is what it is, fellas. Yo, ladies, fellas, it is what it is. All right. They're in there. So they're sitting down talking now. Back in the elevator. Wow, they're chopping this clip down. So they do have a clear facial of the other chick here that hasn't been arrested yet. We still don't know who this gentleman is here. This is Dwayne. Of course, this is the young lady right here. All right, they're chilling, doing their thing. Here we go. All right. So this is them coming out now. Hold on. Let's check some timestamps here. So we're at 1952 on the timestamp here in the elevator. This is 9:06. Well, no, this is 29:06. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? Technically 2 hours, 9 minutes later, things like that. They're coming out. The chick in the black shirt, she comes out first. I guess that's supposed to be security, All right. The chick in the pink. There we go. They're getting in the car. They're running off. Down the street they go. Surveillance footage catching them. They're speeding. Whoever picked them up, it is what it is. That's him. And I'm thinking this is the dude that was in the black shirt. I guess he changed his pants or whatever, But obviously, from what we can see, this is the dude that Dwayne was hanging with in Brazil with the other two chicks, but he's still here and Dwayne's gone.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Okay. So it's still no information on this gentleman here. At least not yet. Who knows? But it's still no information on this gentleman here about who he is and what role he has to play in this situation, whether being Dwayne's friend or whatever. Who knows? Okay. So this is it. So we're back here right now. This is her. Okay. So they're just going to keep repeating the elevator situation. Okay. Obviously, they're just going to keep repeating the elevator situation. But, it just is what it is out here. It is what it is. This was a very successful black man that had a lot of things to live for, had a family that needed him. Of course, he rolled the dice in Brazil and he came up short. And it's sad, but also as a grown man, he made grown man decisions too as well. So yes, and he didn't actually do his due diligence to protect himself enough. I guess, of course, he probably wanted to have a little fun. I get it. Definitely as a man, I understand, but in those type of situations, you need to know where you stand with the people that you have around you. Like I said, we still don't know who this other man was that he was hanging with. We don't know who he is, what role he played, things like that. Man, it's complicated. Hey, listen, look, passport brothers or anybody that's traveling, definitely coming from America, going to foreign countries, everybody is subjected to be played, anything like that. I have family members that do travel pretty frequently to these countries and stuff like that. And they tell me all the time that people walk up to them and trying to sell them things and stuff like that, just run up on them and stuff. It's crazy. It's like, especially, coming from where I come from, like, and no, I haven't been to any of these other countries like that yet. But I mean, when I do go, Jesus Christ, like, no, don't be running up on me. Like, seriously. I know what that means. It means something different over here in America when people run up on you. But no, though. Yeah, it's wild out here. It is wild out here. And we need to actually understand that this situation here is very vital, that people understand when you go to these other countries, and this is him with his family. When you go to these other countries, man, you have to protect yourself at all times. So obviously, in between that time of them in the elevator and of course the room, 2 hours later, they came out running, basically, rushing to the car. They did what they need to do, and they got what they need to get. So yeah, it's crazy out here. It is crazy. Fellas, protect yourselves when you go to these countries and things like that. These people in these other countries are starving out here, and they're going to prey upon you immediately.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Yes. Stop being boo-boo the fools out here. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Not only can you get got at home, you also can get got in other countries. You definitely probably get got more faster in other countries because you go over there, you're trying to be more relaxed because of the scene, stuff like that. When you more on guard at home, but you need to be on guard at all times throughout wherever you travel in the world. Shout out to the passport bros. Protect yourself at all times out there. Make sure you do your due diligence and things like that. And it is what it is, though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure that you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.